Hey guys, today I wanted to bring you my OPI collection. I actually don't own that many OPIs, so hopefully this video won't be too long. I just wanted to go through each one that I do own, maybe do a close-up of the bottle so you can kind of see what it looks like, as well as mention any keynotes that I have about that polish. So to start, I wanted to start with my neutral shades as well as my topper type polishes. And so the first topper polish that I have is this fine and dainty silver glitter. This one is very subtle on your nails. Basically, if you just want something to add a little something on top of your manicure, this is a great one. This one's called Pirouette My Whistle. It's really nice, very dainty and subtle. The next one I have is, it has iridescent large glitters as well as iridescent small glitters in there and some matte white glitters. And this one is called Snow Globetrotter. This one I love in the winter time. It kind of reminds me of snow falling. It kind of gives you that look on your nails, especially over like a light blue. And the next one that I have is also an iridescent polish, but this one is without any other glitters in there. It's just iridescent shards. And this one is called Come Out of Your Shell. It's really nice. Again, another topper polish. Next I have a white polish, but this is like a white with a really strong gold shimmer going through it, and it's quite apparent on your nails. I don't know if it's really going to show in the camera, that gold shimmer, but this one is called Oh My Majesty, and this one came out not that long ago in the Alice in Wonderland collection, and it's quite unique to my collection. I don't have any other white polishes with this really strong gold kind of shimmer running through it. Next I have this gray polish, and this is just like a straight up gray. This is called Cement the Deal, and this came out in the 50 Shades of Grey collection. It's really nice, a good neutral, kind of to switch it up in case you don't really want to wear a nude. I find the gray is kind of a nice other alternative for a neutral polish. Next I have this gray type polish as well. This one has a bit of brown in there compared to Cement the Deal. This one is called Go Into the Light, and it's really nice, just a nice neutral. I feel like it has a bit of brown in there. Next I have another kind of taupey type shade, and this one has more purple than Go Into the Light, and this is called Taupeless Beach, and it's really nice. It kind of reminds me of like a mushroomy type color. Next I have this deep dark chocolate brown shade, and it's quite shimmery. This one is called Espresso Your Style, and this one I love to wear in the fall time when I'm kind of craving something deeper on my nails. This is also a deep dark chocolate brown, but this one has a bit of a sheen in there. It's a bit of like almost like really fine silver particles in there, just enough so that it's not like a straight up cream. And this is called Love is Hot and Cold, and it's really nice. Again, I like to wear this one kind of in the fall or winter. Alright, so moving on to my red tone polishes, and to start I have my one and only pink, and this is just a light pink cream, and this is called Pink Friday, and this one came from the Nicki Minaj collection that came out a few years back. Next up I have this pinky toned red. It's more of a red, but you can definitely see that there's pink mixed in with it. It's kind of one of those polishes that is like right in the middle. And this one is called Dutch Tulips. This one's beautiful. I love this polish, especially in the spring. Kind of reminds me of flowers for sure. It's a good name for it. So this one is definitely more red in comparison to Dutch Tulips. And this is called Cinnamon Sweet. Just a nice red cream. Very similar to Dutch tulips, but a little bit more of a true red. Next up, I have a little bit deeper of a tone, red, and this one is called Chick Flick Cherry. And it's really nice. Again, just another cream. Then I have, this is kind of more of like a orangey fall type shade. It's still a red, but it's definitely more like fall appropriate. And this one is called Lost on Lombard. It's really nice. Again, another cream. Next, I have one that's very similar to Lost on Lombard, but maybe a few shades lighter. And this one is called First Date at the Golden Gate. And it's definitely more orange. You can see that there's red in it as well, but it's definitely more of a fall orange. And last up, I have this kind of purpley toned red. It's definitely more of a barbecue sauce type shade. And this one is great for the fall, and it's a cream. There's no shimmer or anything in this one. And this is called Mrs. O'Leary's Barbecue. So it's a good name for it. It definitely looks like barbecue sauce. So that's it for this grouping, and they were all creams. Alright, so next up I have my blue polishes, and to start I have this really deep teal shade, and this is a cream polish. Another great one for fall. And this one is called Incognito and Sausalito. I think that's how you pronounce that one. But yeah, it's just a really nice deep teal blue shade. Next up I have a royal blue. This is quite a bit brighter than the last one. And this one is called OPI You're So Euro. It's quite a bit brighter on your nails, and it's really nice. I love that one. Next up I have a blue type shimmery shade, and this one was part of the Ford Mustang collection. I'm not sure how old this collection is now, but I think it's been out for quite a while. But this one is called The Sky's My Limit, and it's a really nice blue shimmery shade. There's kind of a bit of like gold shimmer in there as well. Don't know if it's going to show on the camera, but it's really pretty. I love this one on my toes in the summertime. Next up I have a really deep blue. It looks almost black in the bottle, but when it shines you can see the blue kind of showing up. And this is called You Gotta Get This Blue. It's really pretty. Again, another nice one for like the fall or winter time. I like to wear that. Next I have kind of another deep blue shimmery shade. This one has more of a like purple hue to it as well. Like it shines blue purple kind of shade, and this one is Russian Navy, if it'll focus. So my last grouping here I have are just a bunch of random polishes, a bunch of shimmers and glitters, and a couple that didn't really have enough to have their own category. So I just kind of grouped everything together. And to start I have this deep kind of purpley shade. It looks black in the bottle. When you tilt it to the light, you can kind of see it's purple. And this one is called Black Cherry Chutney. Another great shade for the fall. Next up I have another deep shade, very similar to Black Cherry Chutney, but this one shines more of a red tone. And this one is called Midnight in Moscow. And I love that polish. I think it's beautiful, especially in the wintertime and the fall. Next up I have this really shimmery red polish. This is like a red with also like gold shimmer in there. And this one is called Red Fingers and Mistletoes. And I think this one came out of like Christmas collection a few years back. but it's really pretty. I really like the red and the gold mix. Love wearing that around Christmas time. Next up, I have another red shimmery shade. This is just a straight up red shimmer, and this one is called I'm Not Really a Waitress. And it's really nice, just kind of a classic red shimmer. It kind of reminds me actually of red ribbon, like around Christmas time, how presents are all wrapped in the red ribbon. It totally reminds me of that. Next up, I have this deep, almost looks black shade again. This one leans a little bit purple, and it's kind of a shimmery shade again. This one is called Lincoln Park at Midnight, and it's the shimmer version of the Lincoln Park at Night. Lincoln Park at Night is just a pure cream that's kind of widely famous here on YouTube. So yeah, I have the Lincoln Park at Midnight. Next up, I have one from the Hello Kitty collection, and this one is called Starry Eyed for Dear Daniel, and this one's gorgeous. This just looks so girly to me. It's a great glitter type shimmer polish, really blingy, great for like an accent nail or something. Next up, I have this champagne gold polish. This was actually my very first OPI, and this one's missing its tag, but this one is called Upfront and Personal. It's just a champagne gold type shimmer shade. Really pretty. I really enjoy this one on my toes in the summertime. It kind of reminds me of like the beach sand. Next up, I have a really yellow gold type shade. This one actually is a great one for St. Patty's Day that just passed. It's a really yellowy type gold shade, and this is called Oi, Another Polish Joke, and it's just a nice gold shimmery shade. And my very last OPI polish is another one from the Hello Kitty collection, and this one is kind of a pink shimmery polish with kind of multi little glitters in there. They kind of shine different colors, and this totally looks like a friggin' unicorn on your nails. This one is called Charmy and Sugar. But yeah, it almost has this kind of unicorn kind of feel to it. It's quite unique in my collection. I definitely don't have anything else like this. But it's really pretty. I probably wouldn't wear this as a full manicure, but as an accent nail, I think it's really pretty. But yeah, that's it. That's all of my OPIs. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. And stay tuned to see my China Glaze collection. I should hopefully have that up for you pretty quick. So hope you see that. And thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one.